Well, tribal courts are the new frontier in that they're the newest court out there that we family law attorneys may or may not enter into in our practice. It's still a very specialized little niche. There are only a very few of us who do much family law and child protection law in tribal courts. My experience with most family law attorneys is they don't like to venture too far beyond the garden variety types of cases that they have. And so the way I got involved in this was about, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago now. A colleague of mine from law school became the in-house attorney for one of the local tribes here in Minnesota, actually a very wealthy tribe close to the Twin Cities, so it's pretty high volume of cases. He needed somebody to represent one of his tribal members in a child welfare case because he, as the tribal attorney, had to go in and represent the tribe, and so he needed an attorney representing the family members. So he called me, and he said, "Would you represent this party?" I said, I've never set foot in a tribal court. I didn't even know they existed, actually. And he said, "Are you interested?" I said, "Oh, sure, why not?" So I went down and I represented the family, and it sort of took off from there. This particular, I'm licensed. You have to be admitted into these tribal courts to practice. It's typically just filling out an application, and you have to be a licensed attorney in a state court somewhere else. You fill out the form and you pay a fee, and then you're licensed and you can appear. And almost all of my cases that I go into tribal court are some kind of family court matter, either a divorce or third-party custody or a child support matter, or representing a family whose child is the situation is being investigated by the child welfare office of the tribe. So like kind of a juvenile court type case in state court. And my practice has just taken off from that because there's a huge need. I do a lot of teaching on this because I'm always urging my colleagues that do family law to consider tribal courts, because one day or another they're gonna get a case that's gonna walk in the door, because more and more tribes are creating family court jurisdiction. Many of these tribes have pretty substantial resources because of their gaming revenues. And so the stakes are getting higher and higher for the family members. They marry non-tribal members, and so chances are you'll get a non-tribal member of the marriage coming in saying, "I've been served with a divorce petition in tribal court. Can you represent me?" That's kind of how it's coming into people's practice.